it going? What's up, John? Welcome along, bud. I don't think the game capture's quite working. Hang on. A bit behind today. Game capture! There you go. Sorted its life out eventually. Zombie, what's up, dude? Welcome along. Gerald as well, welcome along. How you guys doing? I'm not even in game. Not even in game. From behind, right? I need to. Goes out. Goes all over the shop. Yeah. That's what I was doing last. Aha! No, that's wise. Seriously. The life in order now. Ship is up here. Where? There it is. Hey Johnny, what's up, dude? AC Blazer, welcome along. That's Braveheart, what's up? Welcome along. I am off as well. You broke it. Punk. What's up, Punk Wilder? It came as soon as the notification popped up. Hell yeah, John. Jaguar, dude, what's up? Welcome along. This is what we were building last time, wasn't it? I remember now. Coming flooding back to me. Right. Probably building something like 1 day a week. Right. I think in the last stream we said I was gonna do bridge interior, sort the lights out and stuff like that, and then do a bit of texturing, maybe like a room or a section or something, and then move on to doing some of the pods, some of the dockables. I'm gonna do maybe I heard hydroponics, and I don't know, maybe I thought of another one as well, a little combat pod as well. Actually, Stuber gave me the idea on that one. On his little boat, he's got a little combat pod. I thought that'd be quite a cool idea. Get a combat pod in there. There we go. Fine. Probably won't be very good combat pod. Oh, we can see. We'll try some stuff. Be an interesting one, though, won't it? A little combat pod. It's basically that big. Don't know how that would work. I currently have over 5,000 YouTube notifications. God damn. Johnny stopped watching The Witcher when he got the notification. Hell yeah! God damn. That's some pulling power. Nice, Johnny. I was in the middle of building a PvP tank. Nice. You could build while you watch if you got if you got more than one screen, I suppose. Still not got around to watching The Witcher. It's pretty good. I haven't finished yet. I think I'm on the last episode. I got the last episode to watch, and then that's it. I'm done as well. I gotta admit, I'm finding the whole thing a bit confusing, if I'm honest. I'm like, what? Where's this? What's he doing now? Why is this person significant? I don't understand. But yeah, it's pretty good. Nevertheless, pretty good. What's going on here with this corner? Can I make that corner a bit better? Gotta be. That's this one, isn't it? actually. Yeah, no, that one. Back to we're back to finding the block shape. Can we find the block for this? Is there a block for this? That is the question. There's a block for that one. And Lee. Wow. That almost fits in it, doesn't it? But why? Like a combination of it's either that one or. Damn. Not quite a fit. I think we need a Spanj pod. Build challenge when you're done. Yeah, nice. You couldn't find the right block for that corner. Oh, maybe you're right. I can't remember. Anthony Sherlock, what's up, dude? Welcome along. The Slayers. Hey, how you guys doing? No, I don't think there is a block for that corner. I think it's a shame, that one, because you've got you got the two weird. And it's multiple. There's so many angles going on there. It's crazy. So many angles. That's not right. So maybe what we can do is that one in instead. You got these two. And then I don't even know how it's gonna work. Like that. But I have to change the sloping all the way around in order to get this to work, but I think maybe it will. I don't know. So that needs to be this one. And that's the same. Because now we're changing the angle again, aren't we? The only one that works is that. Yep. But you've got that slope there. I think only no. Doesn't it work? That one. That's very strange angle. What would work with that one? Really, that one. And that one's off. Yeah. Get to a point with this, and it's just like, nope, no more. Unless you're willing to just flat it out completely, but. I don't think so. What? How did I do this before? Is this one again? No, no. Unless somebody's got any creative solutions for that corner. There you go. That's probably the best we're going to get for the time being. Piping. Piping does solve everything. It really does. So yeah, absolutely. You could probably how would piping resolve this? Let's have a look. That. Yeah, see, it doesn't quite. Well, passable. Could do it that way. Whoa! I'll breach. Oh yeah, come on. It's a bit forced, is the only drama. We've got the same problem there, haven't we, with that weird. Maybe we'll have it there as well. Doesn't quite fit. Sometimes half blocks can save us in this situation. Decorate it a little bit in some weird and wonderful ways, but I'm not sure it's gonna work this time. Yeah, I don't. Maybe if I get rid of this one and that one as well, and we have just this kind of flat just going along here. Extend this pipe. It will look less like it's been cut out and it's more a little bit purposeful, maybe. what do you think? Right cut corner C. Spanj, what's up, Revenant? Spanj the Great, what's up? Hey, Solo, what's up? Welcome along. Is symmetry on? No, it's not. No, it's really not. It's definitely not on. Yeah, no, I forgot about it. Crap. There's this ugly bit here. Sort that out. God damn it, Johnny. I'm gonna blame you for that. I don't know why. Reasons. Okay. Oh dear. What am I gonna do? It wasn't even that, was it? It was start with these ones, because these ones kind of set everything else up. And then you got that. And oh my god. That. What about that? And two. Got rid of that. Rid of that as well. And then pipe up until there. Rounded. There. Who needs symmetry mode? Seriously. Have it. There we go. Symmetry mode is for noobs and people who can remember to turn it on. Right, anyway, we were going to look at the bridge now that you guys have turned up. Sorry, I was running a bit late today anyway. What is up, Spanj? Say, wanna duel sometime? Flames fade. No. If I'm honest. Duel any of my stuff, it will lose horribly. I'm assuming your stuff is fairly PvP. Oberschnauzer, what's up, dude? Welcome along. Some asymmetrical aspect. AC Blazer's got a point. It's always John's fault. It is always Johnny's fault. I think in the grand scheme of people's fault, yeah, Johnny's up there. Sorry, Johnny. It's only because you told me about the symmetry mode. Absolutely right. But that makes it your fault, so there we go. Anyway, so what I wanted to do in the bridge was add some lighting in here and get some deco going on as well. We're going to have some crew, I think. Well, actually, don't want to add crew because that adds gold to the cost, so I might leave the consoles empty, and then if you want to add crew, you can add crew. Being gold in the cost, it's just a bit weird. We're not going to need heavy glass. Let's get some potted plants. That's always good. I've already got 900 console blocks. Let's start with lighting. And now, the problem is, because all of this is half blocks on the inside, as you can see, the lights, they all want to float. So we're actually very limited in how we can do our lighting. Which means the one light, or one or two lights that we can place, are going to have to be fairly intense, good range, high angle. have a sort of red glow going on in here. But I don't know, sometimes I opt for a sort of bluish glow, other times red, sometimes neutral, whatever. I'm gonna go red this time though. Go 15 meters spotlight with a high angle, 2 intensity. Very red glow, isn't it? Very red. Actually, let's get some railings in here as well. Railings. Have we got double sloped railings, or have we only got double... Oh, Elion. Oh, Elion, why? Why can't you give me double sloped? Seriously. Is that because of hitboxes? Give me doubles flat. That's lovely, I love that. It's great. But you still only give me... You only give me slope, and they're at one angle. I want railings on my stairs, man. Cinema bitch. Alright, well, you know, I'm gonna have some consoles down here anyway. Alright, this bit here was actually kind of ugly, wasn't it? I wanted to change that. It's easy to just like spam a bunch of consoles and stuff on a bridge. It's a little bit more tricky to do it without cluttering it. In fact, it's very tricky to do it without cluttering. That I think would be too much clutter. Passenger seats, wasn't it? Passenger seats. Building with symmetry is nice and all, but then you get good. Yes, Johnny, yes! Hey, when I do that. Gold is on starter planets now. What does this game become? Seriously. Floor lighting? No. Dreamweaver! What's happening, man? Where you been? I missed your dream. We were talking about you the other day. Wondering what the hell, where you were and what's going down. I want these chairs to be aligned with... I don't know, they're just all over the shop, aren't they? Add them there then. Well, can that one be in the middle? Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Alignments all over the shop. Ah dear. No console for you. The potted plants in here are just going to be absolute pain in the butt. Wherever I put them. No potted plants. This is it. This is the bridge. This is literally all I can reasonably put in here without it becoming mental. And look at that bleed. Look at the light bleed. So bad. Oh, why you bleed so much, huh? Let's put you down 10 meters then. Ship looks like. Look at that. Fairness, it was a good texture job in there. That's gonna look moody as hell. Which is exactly what you want your cargo ship to look like. Use projectors. Yeah. I haven't. Do you know what? I haven't used them yet. I'm not quite sure how to. So let's see if we can do one or two. And also, where to put them? Because got some free blocks. Maybe this one. Oh. I'll breach. Not that one then. This one goes out there, but then these two here will open up a little gap there. Potentially cover up with this block. We have done that side. That. Oh my god, what? Yeah. Okay. So, put a projector here. Right. I don't know what. We need our LCD SV, don't we? Do they still work in these projectors, do they? Hey, little group. If I can ask, can as many as agree with this to ask Elion to add ice to some asteroids rather than just being all stone? Because realistically, most space debris do contain ice. Is that so you can harvest water off out of space? That'd be amazing. That would be pretty damn cool. I don't like it, this one. Let's grab this. What goes well with red? White. It's huge. Yeah, like 4.5. And then we need to make it smaller. That's the smallest though. That's crazy. Why is it so big? What do you think this is, Space Engineers? Imperial update said multi-solar system now. Is that true? Yes, it is. In one scenario of it. There's a demo scenario. I want it to be generally a lot smaller than what it is. I don't really know. Make it rotate with the font sizes. Oh wait, do I do HTML? Isn't it like do size? equals 2, and then it slash size. Is that how it works? Hell yeah! I done did code. Let's make it 3 though, or 2.5. Does it do decimals? We'll find out. And then the wait, what y offset is left right? Is that I don't know which one, X or Y? Oh, where's it gone? It's gone. I don't know where it's gone. Okay, maybe not decimals then. Back again. Alright. Alright, X, so we need to do X.5. There we go. Alright, let's make it 3. This is a lot of trial and error, this, isn't it? 3. You've got to go up and down, up and down, and up and down. I can't actually see. I need the height to be lowered a bit, a smidge. And then it needs to go across a bit more. X offset needs to be 0.4. That's passable. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Okay. Like, okay, he's got one with some displays of some random stuff. Fine. Go full scan. And the other one. These are just such an absolute pain in the butt, aren't they? Oh, I see the benefits, obviously. This colour, that light blue, height 4.25, the X offset -2.5. Oh. Size. This is gonna work. A bit more. Yeah. Kind of. Size could be bigger. Yes, offset needs to be back 0.25. I had it there, it was too far. Size needs to be 4. I don't know what I think about that, to be honest. I'm not sure if even any point in it. Okay, first time catching you live. R5, Dad, what's up, dude? Welcome along. Is the advanced constructor working for you, Spanj? What do you mean? I mean, it works for me in the sense that when I ask it to do something, it does something generally. I don't know what you're talking about. Revenant says, new survival game now has 2 more solar systems. You just need to warp to the correct planet. That opens up the warp line. It's like putting the condom on blindfolded and oven mitts on. What? What? Where is this chat gone? What's the best way to farm water? Shitload of water generators. If you had ice in space, you would have no use for planets. That's the way some people want to play, though, isn't it? Some people will want to live down on a planet. Some people might want to exist just up in space. The point is, you should be able to do both. Blah for our favourite Klingon High Chancellor. Thanks. Test users. Advanced Constructor throws standard error message whenever I open it. Oh, I've not tried. 6 system update. Right, let's try an advanced constructor. I think I've got one at the forward section. That's a large constructor, not an advanced. I mean, I can whip up an advanced. Let's go grab one. Advanced constructor. There you are, sir. Hello. Yes. Hello. Yes. It's fine. It's just survival mode though, so I don't know if that really makes any difference. But yeah, I'm not even sure these floating LCD things are all that great up here. It's a bit like they should have a little background. I want them to have a little like faded background. I don't know how to do that. Give it a background. Not a solid color, like a transparent, faded, like blue hue, you know? If even that's possible. Crash time every time I open it. Update. Do verify on the game files through the Steam client. Verify local game files. Yeah. I'll leave them there for now. But yeah, if I find a better way, I don't know, a nicer use for them, I'll have to have a look at some other builds and see what other people have done. But at the moment, yeah, whatever. Not very fussed about these floating LCD things. They look good in some builds, but I'm not really sure. Like in this corridor, I mean, I've got the block space here. I think that is only one block, isn't it? I've got the block space under here. These 2 blocks here, I could put some LCDs there. And that will hopefully allow me to project into this corridor and just be. I could just put some like signage in here for RP value. Just to say Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3, Terminal 4. Because I'm not going to say, oh, you must dock this type of pod here, you must dock this type of pod here. I don't care where you dock what. But yeah. Alright, so general rule of texturing, if you're texturing a Spanj build, is these 2 are the base coat. I want in that colour. Do a replaceable on that, on the plastic as well. That's the base coat. Make sure you turn replace mode off again. I like to configure, now last time I did this, I like to configure the pink to be another grey. Slightly darker grey, and I like to configure the other pink be an even darker one, not black. But basically, like three or 4 tones of greys and stuff. Okay, now last time I did this. Now that's working this time, right, fine. There we go, okay, fine. Last time I did it, it wouldn't take the custom colour palette and it was just throwing pink back at me, it was crazy. Hey Red Baron, what's up dude? You could try using a window as a background for LCD. That's a clever idea, yeah. I wonder if the railing could be inverted for that. So, the glass railing, that one. No, it's too high. You'd have to have a whole window. Yeah, I don't know. That would just be enormous. I'm gonna do that. yeah, I don't know. I might just leave it. Put some regular railings in front of them or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do some texturing maybe. Well, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll texture the bridge and see if we can get it nice looking. But general rule of thumb when I'm texturing pipes will either be this glowy or this texture here. That looks like sort of pipey stuff. That looks pretty good. For front of the ship like that, I'll either use something like that on a darker texture. So, you know, because it's front of the ship, or something like this, equally on a darker colour. Sort of a rough texture, you know, something that looks pretty hard wearing and things like that. Anything that looks like a bit of superstructure, like supporting superstructure, like this line here, generally use that texture there and there. Sort of reinforce its superstructure-y look. Cabinet texture, as it's called, I think that one there, I like to put around thrusters. Also do just randomly as well, in combination with this one, like cabling, because then it looks like there's an access point, some kind of maintenance junction, like that. On random bits of slope, I like to use these ones. It works in combination with those ones, see if it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Feel free to take them off. For edges like this, you got this sharp, these like really small edges. But I like to use shiny light texture, that, and make it glow. Makes it look well sci-fi. There. And then that looks pretty dope. But don't overuse it, because I've also got this line all the way around here. But I'll just use a flat texture for that, a dull color, and that'll just bring this thing out quite nicely. For pipe connectors, I generally use this one on a light or a dark shade grey, and that makes it look like these pipes actually connect to something and actually interface somehow in the build. And I also use this one or this one for antenna, anything else that sort of attaches to the hull. It's one block, and that just makes it look like it's connecting as well. Within thruster housing like this, I'll generally use a very dark texture and a combination of this one, this one, this one, and maybe this one as well. Put it all with one and then just sort of scatter about a couple more. Keep them all roughly on the same angle of the dangle. Yeah, from a distance, probably no one's really going to take notice of what texture is in there. And then I use this one in the darkest possible colour. Actually, sometimes it's nice to take a little lighter stance with this one because it's already quite dark anyway. But this is the inside of the thruster housing, so it's going to be scorched, it's going to be burnt, it's going to be well used. Then what you could do, a very light shade on flat texture on the outer ring. Contrast it a little bit. And having a darker colour in there, it just makes it look a little deeper. You don't have to use this texture either, it could actually be this one. Quite good with a dark. This one has little flicks of sort of light as well. Or if you want a real matte effect. Use a carpet texture. There's absolutely no pattern on it or whatever. It just gives a flat black look. But I would, I mean, for me, I'd use something at least on the inside, or whatever. Give it a little bit more depth. Like that. And then basically, flat surfaces. Feel free to sort of keep that mostly on the base coat, or I like to draw sort of squares of the plane texture in places, and then you can use the symbol tool on top of that to add even more kind of texture and patterns to it. We might add a double line down the middle, break point here. Then you'll notice symmetry mode doesn't quite work here. As well. Yeah. Just give something else to look at. That sort of thing. Rounded large pipes. Large pipes, I generally use this one on either darker, depending on what the sort of dominant color is there, whatever the dominant shade is there, I'll use whatever the contrast is, darker or lighter. That sort of piping looks pretty good, that shade. Any sort of insets where you've got thrusters here, I just generally make them quite dark, because you got the light from the thruster, so it's quite good to contrast. I'll paint all of that inside, really dark colors, dark textures. This array up here, I'll probably put another round of glowies up here. So, like this. Actually, I might do it, because that might be too much, so I might do it on the inside of one. Much smaller one. And then replace the outside one with a hard to do this. And I spilled somewhere, didn't I? That might be a little better. I think the outside of the big one might be a bit much. But I might make this quite a dark colour, these little things, so that they stand out a little bit better. Which is weird, but given the ship is sort of a white colour, it makes sense. Bluff, dude, with the bits, thank you so much. 8 minutes ago. Sorry, I got lost in the zone, man. This is texturing. Happy New Year to you as well, Fluff, man. Is it just me, or do these thrusters look small in the housing, in the rear? Well, they should. Well, you mean those ones, or the rear ones? I mean, they are quite large nacelles for medium thrusters. I'll give you that. That is awesome, man. It's on the. Is it on the workshop yet? Are you talking to Red Baron? Yeah. Spanish. Have you ever built a ship that looks like it's been through hell and back? Looking old and beat up, one where Princess Leia herself would say you're braver than I thought for flying it. Do you know what? I love the concept, and I've always sort of played with the idea. I did build one ages and ages ago called the Junker here. This is going back some. And the idea with the Junker is that it's made out of junk. So I choose a horrible sort of sandy orange, a footload of rust around it. It's not a pretty boat. It's ugly as all balls. You know, it's got horrible like mechanical bits just sticking out of it and whatnot. The whole idea of the Junker was, like I said, it's made out of junk. It's just garbage. But I ended up loving this little ship. It's amazing. It's so compact, and this is all half block here, which is why there's this big space here. But yeah, this is going back some now. It's under deck. Like it's just a bit of gaudy decoration there. And the O2 station used to be completely square. It would fill a block, so that now no longer works. Yeah, but amazing though. It had little Jeffrey tubes down the nacelles as well, and extra room in where the warp core was for upgrades. It was a mighty, mighty little ship, the old Junker. Mighty, mighty ship. The Junker needs mismatched thrusters, yeah. Yeah, no, and that is the problem with symmetry mode. But the Junker and ships like it is definitely, I'd love to build something like that. It would be like who was it said for the mismatch? Maliki. I do want to make an asymmetrical junk ship where it just looks like you've got like an engine module and a warp module and a maybe a bunk module, a bridge, a weapons thing, just all sort of bolted higgledy-piggledy all over the shop. You know, with trussing going everywhere and just kind of like bits of armor plating placed haphazardly. Yeah. I've thought about it, but I've never really managed to conceptualize a proper image of something in my head, really. Everything's been these kind of full manufactured ships. But yeah, that's something I need to definitely look at. Right off Jakku, yeah. Mismatched everything. Red Baron made a sweet junk ship. Asymmetrical was too hard for my OCD. Well, that's it. A junk ship wouldn't be symmetrical. It wouldn't be perfect, would it? It'd just be like all over the shop. Crazy. But yeah, so I'm not going to texture this entire thing here on stream. I think I've gone over some of the more sort of basic texturing stuff that I do. And most of it is just like trying things out and seeing if they work. That I'd probably put wire one on the inside, maybe. Yeah, texturing is a lot of trial and error, a bit like those LCD screens a minute ago. That's quite cool, like that. And then this one in there, the light, yeah. But you got to get right in there as well. If you texture something, every corner, every visible crease needs to have texture. Oh, this will be fun. Truss blocks are a nightmare. They have hitboxes. I have to remove that truss box. Put it back again. Okay, so that spot there. Yeah, and it can be quite repetitive because obviously I'll do the same, whatever texturing I end up doing for this, I'll end up doing the same for all of them probably. And these truss blocks all the way along here are probably going to have to come off and go back on again. Just because this bit here, quite like this texture. The only other way to do it is to texture the whole block, but then, you know, with texture like that, it could end up any which way, upside down, left and right, you know. The underside here, darker grey, a rough texture. Been docked too many times. It's gonna be worn out a bit, you know. Anyway. Maybe that gives you the idea. But yeah, I'll texture it off camera, really. I'll do a lot of it off camera because it just gets very repetitive, boring to watch. Mad Max challenge. A little more textures, please. Operator Hoot, what's up, dude? Welcome along. Right, so what I wanted to do actually is build a new CV next to this one. We're going to build some pods. Okay, so we've got these cargo pods, which are great. They have 320,000 in each of these bad boys. And they cost next to nothing. Now they've got a little bit of extra thrust and what they need, just because they're cargo ones. So with every other one, we're going to be small generator, small fuel tanks, and a Wi-Fi. The first one I want to do is a garden pod, but they need to be basically the same size as these things. They can be a little bit wider, but it would be good to try and get some uniform kind of appearance with these things to a degree. Other than texture, they're going to be so. Let's get another one of these. Let's get some steel grow plots. We can have one 9-plot grow plot in this thing. We want a small fuel tank. Let's get 2 small fuel tanks because it's going to be running always on, isn't it? And oh crap, what am I doing? It's like, why is there so much stuff? The small oxygen tanks. We get two large oxygen tanks. Wi-Fi, ventilator, grow plot, and food processor. Fridge. Where are you? Where's your fridge? There we go. And a cockpit. And some small thrusters. And that's about it. We'll get the rest on the way. Right, so let's bring one of these pods out. So we have a gauge of length. It needs to be the same length, so that's how long it can be. Which is just nothing, isn't it? Right. Width, we can be a little bit more generous with. It's only 5 blocks wide there, but I reckon we could probably go. So we'll need 3 interior at least. So, I mean, that's still 5. I reckon we go to 7. And that way we've got a bit of insulation. That is our ship right there. That's our garden pod. Right, now we need to make it look good. Oh dear, right, what have I got myself into? So, centre plot. Our garden. Now, everything else is going to be underneath this. So, fuel tank. O2 tanks. Fuel tank, fuel tank. Wi-Fi. Small Jenny. And a core. There's our gubbins. Right, thrusters. But the joy is that we can have one in each direction here. Nobody said this thing was going to be pretty. But what do you want a garden pod ship to do? You know, what do you want it to do? Basically, going to stay docked. You only ever undock it if, for whatever reason, you need to move it from one ship to another. So height-wise, what we've got on this one, we're 1, 2, 3, 4 high. We're already 1, 2, 3, 4 high on this as well. So this thruster can go there. It's just going to be half blocks underneath this thing, I think. Top one I'll have to do in a second. Let's go. Got the forward there, got the left, right. Yeah, okay. Row light. Don't have a ceiling yet, do we? Row light goes there. Down thruster goes there. This is mental. Elion feature request: automatic refueling through docking connections. Well, there is a rumor. There is a rumor that there is some kind of automatic filling functionality coming. But you didn't hear it from me. I'm under NDA, you're not allowed to say anything. That's why I say it's a rumour. It's a rumour. Don't listen to me. I hear these things through the vines. Something. I haven't said anything. It wasn't me. You're lying. What have we got? I've got a heavy glass or regular glass on these things. No regular glass. But I might use heavy glass on this one. Well, let's use rig. Regular. Won't thrust a heat kill plants. Heal the grow plots in glass cube. Should be fine. It was totally the other guy. Yeah, I might move the thruster. I was just trying to sort of put it somewhere, but I might put it at the back here above this one. Maybe would be quite good. So yeah, we're gonna put this kind of thing here. We're gonna put a fridge here. We're gonna put a food processor there. We're gonna put our thruster there instead. gonna make the back a little bit unsightly, but whatever. I definitely wanted to give the thrusters a spacing between the plants, that's for sure. They're all far enough away now. Take that one away. Row light's one block up. Cool. I think that's good. That's good. The only other thing we might need to do is figure out a way out from the cockpit side, which might interfere with the look of the thing. Right, now I've got to try and build some sort of shape into this. So we're going to go with some angled glass here on the cockpit side. Moment, why not? Why can't it be nicely angled like that? We're not eating into anything important. I think now we can actually activate our sentry mode, can't we? Ah! Yeah, that's the block I wanted. Go with a rounded one here, make this look like a proper little nacelle. Gonna be pretty blocky ship. Huh. Yeah. Just love it when the shapes actually work. It's such a rare occurrence. It's like being blessed by the shape gods. Today we shall grant you one use of actual loxinology. All in favour say yeet. Well, that's just not a block that exists, is it? Look at that space right here. This one. Look at that. What? You have to favour the outside angle and sabotage the inner angle as a result. God damn it. There goes that the blessing by the block gods. It didn't last long. It was short and sweet. Granteth only a favour for a short time. It's such a random shit. Don't ask what I'm going to be doing down here, do I? Just going to leave it all exposed. It ain't going to have a lot of armor, though, that's for sure. It's going to be pretty vulnerable. So ugly, isn't it? Oh, it's not pretty. Can they do that on that side as well? Does that work a little bit nicer? That works. That works. Right, hang on. Let's see if we can convert. Excuse me. Yep. Yep. Nope. Nope. Wait. What? What? That's just nope. So just nope. Nope. And some glass. It's a garden. It's a garden ship after all, isn't it? Maybe I'll just put that like that. There you go. Greenhouse with a thruster. What do you want? That angle is better, but that angle doesn't work when you get over here. That looks so much nicer. Doesn't it? And then you get over here and it's like, no. Access denied. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Buying stuff. I think it'll work because in order to complete that, I need to put a block there and that's off the card. Yeah. I need to change this block structure. What's going on? There we go. That's why to pay respects to the block gods. It's like get it to look like a fluffy Yorkshire pudding. What? Mr. Spot. Where's the door? I get to the door in a minute. Sit down. See, we've got handles on the side. Yeah, the thruster handles. There's the door. Hey, you got your door. You gotta walk over the garden to get in the ship, but I'm sure we're all okay with doing that. Right, now I've got to figure out how to blend this back in. We want what do we want? Whatever we want. clickbait. Look at that pointy. That is very pointy, isn't it? Pointy dointy. Potential here. Potential for greatness. Potential. I can't find it. Oh my god. There it is. It took too long. Moment passed. Spanj block. There we go. I feel like we'll be able to use the Spanj block there as well, but we just can't. I don't think it could be used. Such a shame. What do you think of my garden pod? It's coming along nicely, I think. One more round, flat round, corner, flat again. I don't know what you're about.
Bits and bobs.
When do your ultimate junk ship? Hang on, let me start this one again, because apparently I've lost the ability to read simple sentences. When you do your ultimate junk ship, Spanj, which we all know you will, is that a threat? Might be pretty neat to have a fragile little grow area, kind of like you're making now on that chip. Yeah, man. That'd be awesome. Espinay, dude, thank you very much for the 5 bits, man. That's awesome. Bits and bobs. Looks good. The food pods sustains her people with many, many yummy treats. Trust in the pods, for they will keep you safe and well fed. Ellie gets it. Someone else have a weird bug when in space in your ship, and you get up from your chair. My chair just stands, and I'll get out of the ship and starts falling unless I press J. That what? You're falling through the floor? Is that what you're saying? Because that's pretty common. Pretty common, that the whole falling through the floor thing. Yeah. I'm afraid it is very much an Elion please fix issue. That one. I'm going to put a railing on the outside of my walkway, but not on the inside because there's a window in the way. All right. Odd. Now we just got to finish the bottom bit off here. That's not the block I selected. This is not the block I'm looking for. And I'm afraid it is going to be a case of halfy blocks. Nailed it! Yeah. Titat, oh my god. Thank you, Tanya 12. That's followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Awesome. There are so many Elion please fix issues, you don't take them 20 years to perfect the game. Yeah. By the time they are done, well, the game will be forgotten, probably. What is the plan for tonight? Oh, Mighty One has joined us. The Mighty One. The plan is a little garden pod, which we've sort of. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I've got a reverse thruster, a left thruster, a right thruster, an up and down thruster. Yeah, man. Thing's great. And a 9-pot garden in the middle. Bingo. What is not to love about this little magic beast? Ventilator in. What do you want? What more do you want? Let's get a bit of lab tech in here. Where's the lab tech? Is that under the furniture? No, there it is. Yeah, completely and utterly blind there. A blind spot going on. There's the lab tech. I like to use these little seed storage. Went on there. Anything there, unfortunately. Actually, there was a free block here, wasn't there? There's nothing there. These they don't quite fit right, do they? That's tiny. How about that? Look at that. Yeah. Seed storage. There you go. I mean, it's so vulnerable, it's not even funny. What are we talking here? We got... Nice. We got 312 hit points between you and the core. That's actually not bad for a thin plate of steel. Like, considering a full block is like 500, isn't it? Full block. Yeah, 500. Considering how much less block there is there. That's not bad. That's not bad. It could be worse. Just don't open the door in space. Yeah, well, you know, you've got these wonderful things in Imperion called force fields, and they sit between the door. So, yeah. Yeah, fine. Okay, let's texture this little monster. It's so much bigger than the little cargo pod. It's great. Oh, damn it! Oh, no. I've cocked right up, haven't I? Shit. Ah, son of a bitch. I don't know how I'm going to do this then. Oh boy. Okay. Well, it's possible. I think maybe. Oh my lord. I have to use this one and just have a full block there. Ugh, it's so ugly. It's so hideous. It's so hideous. I don't know what else to do. Garg. Yeah, that's irritating, isn't it? Hang on then. Why not really fuel on me? What the frickin' hell are these? What? Key cards? Technical artifact. Science equipment. They're up to something. Elion are up to something. Filters, chemicals. I mean, these are all these commodity things they've added. They're just adding more. Now they got key cards. Are they remaking Quake 2? Are they remaking a game from the Quake 3 engine? Where you got to go around and get key cards from everything. Look at it go! Oh, it turns like a twat, but look at it go! Hang on. Hang on. I think I might have cocked up. These pods are harder than they look, you know. Okay, so I can get the ramps to line up, I think. But the gear won't come up because it's got nothing to come up against. I need to put unless I move the door to the middle and then no, the door needs to go. Hang on. There you go, dock's there, but the door's well out of alignment. So that's the best docking position there. But yeah, that's a problem. Let's put the door in there, but oh, I could use one of these diagonal doors actually, can I? Oh. Oh, cheeky. Bit of glass there. Outside. Let's go on the underside then, does it? Goes there, and then the double rail is on the top side there. Ah, oh, damn you, symmetry. It's a bit awkward, I'll admit. But it'll work. Let me just make sure it works. Gravity. Yeah. Fine. That's great, that. Yeah, you do have to go outside in order to get to your crops, but, you know, you have a garden pod. That's so cool. Move the top thruster one back. Yeah, I thought about that as well. So I can move the top thruster to be on top of that thruster, and then move the landing gear back one. That's another option. That's not going to do anything for the shape, that's for sure. But it might improve the interior feel, so you don't have that bloody block just sat there looking at you in the face. In fairness, I love how fast this thing is. Just with one thruster in every direction. Brilliant. We could do, let's take that off, and you have the thruster there. And you have the landing gear there. Just like, oh. It's so ugly. definitely an option, isn't it? And then, well, I suppose that would just be. Where would that be? That one. And that one. Or in fairness. Oh, then I've got this double round business going on here. I'm not sure about that. Round to angle like that, and then this one can just be a regular old. Reasonable. I mean, it's a shame, but yeah, it's reasonable. I'll really make it longer than that. Funny one, isn't it? A rounded door would perhaps allow a Spanj block. The angle's not right, as that's too shallow an angle for a Spanj block. A Spanj block is a 45-degree angle, and that's whatever that is, 33, I think. Could work if we have a little less glass, but I'm not happy with that. Well, good. You could even have a bit of deco in here. A bench. Look out among the stars while the plants grow. Lovely. Love it. Right, let's texture this bad boy. Shouldn't take long. A nice, like, girdering thing going all the way along here. And then, love that at the back. Yeah, that's fine. Messing. Symmetry! Stop it. You bastard. Nailed it! Shabidwan. Thank you very much for the follow. I apologise for the pronunciation of all your names tonight. It's been terrible. But then I also haven't been able to speak basically. How have you migrated all the way over here? You know. Can you see me? Yeah. Hi. How long has that been migrating this way? Bloody hell, who set my girlfriend on aggressive? What? When did Spanj turn into a microphone? Google's just told me you were streaming. I've been watching since near the beginning. Yeah, it does that. I get it on mine as well. In fact, I don't even know if it's told me yet. Oh yeah, it told me 10 minutes after I started. That's not too bad for Google. All things considering. I think basically the more frequently you watch, the more likely it will tell you I'm streaming, but anything beyond that is just like it doesn't care. Texture to put on that bit there. Not that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. Carpet maybe? I don't know. Maybe a bit of tiling. Maybe something that looks good. Oh wait, yeah, no, there isn't a texture that looks good on the Spanj block. There isn't even a Spanj texture to go with the Spanj block. Maybe hazards. No, that even looks terrible. Maybe bright spark, the line, the thing, no, that, no, no. Well, a little bit, that's not too bad, but it's still warped and distorted. That's the problem here, it's just, it's warped. It's so warped, it's unbelievable. Let's just go with the flat texture then, I guess. Thanks, Elion. Right. Ooh. That's just wrong, isn't it? That's just all kinds of wrong. The white in there is alright. Music's picked up. Apparently something epic is happening somewhere. It isn't on this stream. Have a little orange glowies. Not many orange glowies in this. But there we go. Nailed it! Yeah. Space Duck! Dude, thank you for the follow, man. Space Duck, love it. Alright, on the bottom here, I'm just going to have the same texture, but slightly lighter. Garden pod. Sweet. Happy with that. Oh yeah, interior. Focus on the interior. Standard. Nailed it! I'm not horribly wrong now. I thought like a bit of accent glowiness down a little pit of doom here might be quite interesting little. Ooh, what's that? You know. Aching tyke. Also a cracking name. Thank you very much for the follow, good sir. You aching bloody tyke. Nice. Let's have a look at that. That's so distorted as well, isn't it? Elian! Your bloody textures out. I'm having to use the flat texture more and more of late, just because there's so much distortion. Nailed it! Nailed it! Ancient culture. Ancient culture. I mean, it's not so much a name as it is a genre, isn't it? Dude, thank you very much for the follow. Here's an idea, Spanj. Maybe rather than taking the piss out of people that follow you, thank them for their generosity and kindness. Nah! There's that fun in that. Well, there we go. We've got a little garden pod, I think. That's pretty good. There's no gravity on this thing. We only have gravity here because we're in the gravity field of the mothership. But like I said before, you're not really going to move this thing. Once you get it, you're just going to dock it to the mothership and have done with it. Let's have a go. Docking isn't exactly straightforward. I'm going to get it sort of on. One day, maybe, there might be docking aids. You see that 10 must-haves I did, right? And Kithid's ship. I think it was the one from Homeworld 2, the mining ship that he did. Oh, God, the docking aids on that was amazing that he did with the LCDs. That was cracking. Oh, I've got to angle it forward a bit. There we go. Bing. Is that docked? You say docked, but your thing's just folded away. Right. Stay. Blood. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to do a signal logic in here. To turn everything off. Mind you, what is in this thing that needs to turn off? Thrusters. Done. literally thrusters, that's it. You wouldn't turn anything on. It's got no RCSs. You wouldn't turn the fridge off. You wouldn't turn the grow light off. Or the oxygen. There we go. That was easy. Spanj's mobile weed van is done. I like that. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Seamless. Seamless. This ship is part of this ship. And the thruster even connects with that right there. That looks great. That looks intentional. And that was totally not intentional. Brilliant. Love it. Garden pod. It's fun. I like making these little pods. They're great. Got little cargo pods. They're good. How much time have we got? Yeah, we've got a bit more time. We see a bit of making another one. Right. So the other one we wanted to make was... Oh my lord, what have I done? Well, we've got garden pod. I wanted to make a habitat pod, medical pod. That was it. Medical pod should be nice and easy. It should be well small. We've got to get 4 blocks, 5 blocks into a nice accessible sort of area. More pods. Thanks, dude. Man's gonna get 2 what? Carne asada tacos and a Mexi fried again. And mate, that's a brilliant idea, isn't it? You get a taco van pod, this thing comes in orbit, broadcasts, hey, the taco van's here, and then like 6 taco vans just descend upon a planet and start selling. That would be just funny. That would be funny. I like it. Right, new pod. More pods. It's great, you can have endless fun with this. So, new pod. We'll do the same thing, we'll do a little square. So how many long was it? I counted this before but I've forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's our length. And we can go as wide as, what was it, 7 I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's the width of the front piece there. We don't want to get any wider than that, otherwise it starts looking weird, I think. What we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's our pod size. 7 by 8 pods. Alright. So we can do the same thing with this one as well. We can do just 1 thruster in each direction because it's just medical. There's nothing heavy in there, there's no cargo or anything. What am I doing? Yeah. Bingo. We want medical blocks. We are going to need a ventilator and oxygen as well. Why can I never see the ventilator? I've picked it out 1,000 times and I still don't know where it is. We get a couple of small O2 tanks, fuel tanks, small Jenny. I still can't see the ventilator. There it is. Ah! That's a point. I don't think they will be, and if they are, I'll just be absolutely gobsmacked. Fine, 34,000. Good. What about our cargo pod? 153,000. Fine. Just? Jesus. It's only 50,000 off of being above tier 1. That's mental. It's Minecraft in space. Yeah, it is. Pretty much is. What is this game? Oops, never mind. Wi-Fi can't never handle that thing, yeah, man. Oxygen is always useful. Dear Lord. There are too many Minecraft in space clones. But this is the definitive Minecraft in space clone. Way better than in Minecraft is Imperial. I don't know, yeah. I mean, graphic-wise, Minecraft is in a league of its own, let's be honest. That's not saying Imperion's, like, you know, graphically amazing, but it does have its moments. Like, the planets look pretty good now. They used to look shockingly bad, but they look pretty good now. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, yeah. I got my blocks. My Minecraft blocks. They do the same thruster setup as before, just like one. I kind of want to make something a little bit different this time in appearance, rather than just cloning the old shape over and over again. I know the garden pod looks kind of different than the cargo pod. Might have the thruster on top this time. Right, anyway, let's do the gubbins. That almost always needs to go on the bottom. Actually, we could stuff it all in the back, can't we? Do that. Let's stuff it all in the back. Chat, this is your opportunity. Make fun of it. Come on. I'm not going to come out with that stuff all the time. Because you don't need a lot of power or oxygen in a medical pod. You'll probably only ever turn it on if you need to use the facilities. I might put the vent. It'd be good to have a fridge in here just for meds and stuff, wouldn't it? I don't think I need anything else in there. I might just put the ventilator in next to that and then create put a walkway block above it or something. That'd be pretty cool. Also, if I put a block there, put the down thruster there, rear thruster there. I make this as like sleek as possible. Not sure it's possible. That would make that the roof. Now you can do like half blocks. Well, that's to be steel, really, won't I? That. Well, not there, obviously, but you could make the roof half blocks there, and then nah, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work with that. Okay, fine. Right. Let's think about. We need to put our medical chamber probably in the center, I would say, of the room. Say there. We've got our scanners. I'm going to put them on the ceiling. See it either way. It's got a weird alignment. The beds. That's going to be our widest point. Okay. And maybe if I move these thrusters forward a bit. Rear one there. No idea. No idea now. We need a cockpit though. Cockpit. I've turned God mode off. And we do need a way out as well. We need to remember that. I think. Be okay. I mean, I could do this like completely differently, a little bit more efficiently, but I kind of want to, again, like I say, a different shape, a weird shape. Has anybody noticed that Spanj strokes his beard like over? Well, hello there. There's something interesting. I just fire an HV artillery cannon in space. Ooh. Med plants need fridge. Yeah. Let's put a fridge in here. Damn it. Fridge. Well, you probably wouldn't have the med plants in here. But you would have medical supplies, I think. That's not going to work, is it? Nah, it's not going to work. We're going to have 2 fridges. I mean, it would work in the moment. It would work because all I would do here is put a thin block over the thruster there, like that, and that's fine. It just obscures it ever so slightly, but it does work. See if we can use these ones. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Where's my glass? I need my glass. Right, here we go. I'm going to use. It's armored. It is. I'm going to do a blob type cockpit thing. Get our symmetry on. This is gonna screw up the doors idea, isn't it? Yeah, mate, would it be so cool if they had doors that does these work? Can I rotate them and can you step through them like that? I'm gonna guess not. But that would be amazing. Would it be so cool if we had doors like that? Or is that just me? Am I mental? It's entirely possible that I'm probably mental. Am I in range of gravity? No, I'm not. It's jetpack. Not really going to work, is it? Brain gets in the way. Well, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. Hello, please add. Right. What do I need then in order to make this work? That is something. Fill gap. Or maybe it's just literally. No. It'll be that one. Goes it off, but keeps the roundedness on the interior. The roundedness, ladies and gentlemen. This is the level of vocabulary that I have at the moment. Roundedness. That's not even right. Stand by while I have a minor mental breakdown. Ugh. That's fucking horrible. What's wrong with me? I don't know what to do in this position. I've made it weird for myself. It's like a bug thing, but it doesn't quite work. No, that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not, but what we can do is different windows. We can use the Spanj block window, and this gives us more options. Gives us a ton more options. Use the whatever the hell this one is as well. That presents us with a few options as well. So yeah, it's all good fun. Spanj is building a wambulance. Beards by Spanj. Yes, an exit is always useful. The chat is just getting more sarcastic the night goes on. Med plants, fridge, and processor could be kept in the garden pod. Bingo. I think more the ones you pick up travelling and not growing them. Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Well, I've got a fridge in there, so it's fine. While I'm right now in the middle of building CV but getting idea block. Should work. Malakid back slowly away from Spanj. Hey Spanj, you got me into Imperial. I'm loving it so far. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Novus Glint. Spanj, you wouldn't be mental if you weren't the best merc pirate in the galaxy. Thank you, Christopher Robinson. Christopher Robinson. Best merc pirate. I don't know about that, but it's very kind of you to say so. A whole new level of unique. Habitual Sin. Hi, how are you? Welcome along, sir. Put some rounded glass. I put some rounded glass. It's being a pain in the butt. Nah, chat has always been this sarcastic. That's true, actually. What am I thinking? What is wrong with you, Spanj? This might take a few days and a few conferences amongst those that watch you, and we will be back to you ASAP. What is wrong with you? That happens any way I speak. Good lad. Luce, what's up, man? Are those medical devices going to block the O2? Shouldn't do, no. But then the other point is I haven't actually put a ventilator in here yet. That's still to come, and I think that's probably just going to go there. But I don't think any of these are airtight. Yeah, airtight false. Airtight is false, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I want to use a funky door, but it really just doesn't lend itself to funky doorage right now. I think we're just going to have to go with regular doorage. Which is a shame, but yeah, what are you going to do? Also, we're going to have to go a bit Diamante. Nailed it! Bit pointy. All gone a bit pointy. Which is a shame, because it started out so pretty, and then it just descended into pointiness. That's just a bit extreme, or what? It's just too extreme shape changing. Let's calm it down. Let's take it down a notch. Let's take it down a notch. You mental Dutch bastard. Is this one, isn't it? Am I mistaking it for that one? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. There is one. Is there? I am losing my mind. I've been building too long. I need a holiday. I need a long holiday. And I may not return. In fact, I may not. Okay, I give up. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? There's definitely a block for this. I swear there is. It is this one, isn't it? But that doesn't work either, because you line that up and it goes mental. Went out the wrong way. What? I'm ready to get together sometime and build one hell of a mobile planet eating CV. Tried it, took too long, got bored. Spanj, what am I missing? You just joined. Well, welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome. It was at this point that the men in the white coats arrived to collect Spanj. I will not go quietly. They think they can have me, but they can't. I think Spanj is having a nervous breakdown. Nervous? It was going to happen eventually. He's still building the white van. That's alright. This is the mental van that they would take people like me away in. Yeah. But I thought there was a block to transition between yay, and there isn't. And now I'm very disappointed in you, Elion. Very disappointed. Yeah. I don't know why I've taken it upon myself to make the bottom part as thin as possible and have this weird thruster thing going on the top. I don't know. I don't know why I've done it. Just like in the kind of pursuit of making something look a little interesting, I've kind of cucked myself, haven't I? Should have just stuck with the regular old pod design. But no! Where's the fun in that? These need to go, these need to become steel. Spanj block, save me, Spanj block, where are you? You beautiful, beautiful boy. No. No, back, dickhead. It's like, it's fine, and then this thruster on top, you're just like, what is that? What is that thing doing up there? Yeah, I'm so done with it, I'm taking it off. I can't deal. What I'm gonna do is stick it on the outside, put back here, I think back here, and then I'll figure it out. I will figure it out somehow. Wait, did I run out of thrusters? Son of a cheese. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay. That's like, that cuts right into it. Cuts right into it, that does. That's gonna work, isn't it? There's a bed in there. God damn it. Oh hi. It's just not working. It's just not working. Oh, brilliant. Abandon that idea. Drew the Ogre, dude, thank you very much for the host, man. That's awesome. Abandon ship. More thrusters are required further out in order to cater for the fact that we need to put a wall on the outside here. This one's like, should have been the easiest one, and it's turned out to be the hardest. Just because my impulsive need to have something unique. And that's it. Damn. Pipes! Pipes make everything better. Yes, they do. When in doubt, pipes. He solves so many problems. The son of a cheese. I forgot I said that. Picks up phone calls, Ellie on support. Yeah, we need a new Spanj delivered. I feel like it. I feel like I could use a replacement me right now, I tell you. Pressure gas, I can't take it anymore. Everywhere I think about adding these goddamn reverse thrusters, and I'm just like, ugh. I don't want to add one on the bottom because I mean I've already kind of definitely the smallest one so far, but yeah, I don't know where else to put them other than back here, and then I just can't have a ceiling. I have a very big ceiling. And then, yeah, that doesn't work anyway. Have them here. Back one. Like that. Might just have to face up to the truth that I'm gonna have to have one on the bottom. Therefore, gonna have to build around it. Why I've been in? What am I? What? Am I in God mode or not? I don't even know anymore. Come crashing down. This needs to be steel. Right, let's actually get a shape on paper, shall we? And then we can actually start putting some meat on her bones. Right. Such a weird shape. Still, like, so confused about this thing here. I don't understand it. Still don't understand it. It's just what? Bear with me. blocks are kind of blurring together right now. Starting to feel a little bit crazy. No. I don't want to do that. Just such a humpback. What do we call this ship? Just call it the Hunchback. Hunchback of Spanj's dreams. Look at the state of this thing. I think I need to retire. Just, oh dear, what have I created? The horror, the horror. Ooh, I get to use that. I like that one. It's fun. A little less sane. Pretty little. Still insane. What? Oh, piss off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Bugger. Generator ahoy. Piss. Basically, I've tried to make it too small. That is the moral of the story. Yeah. The other moral of the story is don't stream longer than you should. Right, hang on, I've got to extend all of this out now. What's wrong with it? Bloody hell. It's a snub nose. Ooh, crazy. Mad idea of Crazy Town. Crazy Town has spoken. They've just phoned in and said, "Hey, we should crazy it up a little bit and just put like a hole in the back of the ship." Crazy Town's crazy. Oh dear. I love those guys. What block is this? What block is this? Why is it in my life? Get out. Where are you? Are you? Crazy Town is still in. Then I should do that. And then put a weird wing thing on the back of it. Yeah, like that. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Well, you know, it's Crazy Town. They'd be crazy. They'd be crazy. I mean, that would work if I use this and bun. Ah, so good. August. No. Oh, this is that one again, isn't it? Remember, there isn't one. Or was there? Because there was one I was looking for. And then I was like, it was really annoying, there isn't one. And then I found it. But I can't remember which one it was. Whether it was that one. I think it was that one. I knew that was that one, but not that one. And then I found that one. And I was like, oh yeah. But it's that one. They don't have one of those with the stumpy end. With the stumpy stump. The stump. The stump. That was it. I remember now. Elion! More blocks. Right, what's going on in the chat? Half block on top will not need a top dock. Will not do need a... What? Half blocks on top will not do need a top dock. You guys crazy as me. Mighty one, good night, mate. Thanks for dropping in. The Hunchback of Notre Spanj. You can never retire. Nan Spanj needs to rest. Somebody give him that. That's the explosion button. He's in the zone, unfortunately, it's a danger zone. Flying through the danger zone. There's Tower requesting a flyby. That's a negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. You can put the keychain in the hole. Yes. Yes. I love it. That is it, exactly what it is. Bingo. We've solved it. Legends. Absolute legends. I'm just going to leave it like that, I think. It's just absolute chaos. What is this thing on the bottom here? It's just so crap, isn't it? It's just... It's just not part of the ship. It's just like, yeah. And then, what the doozy knob cheese is going on here? Right. Ah, the door's on the inside. All I was going to do in here, put a corner. Not that one though. Apparently, that's too small. God damn you. Son of a... That works. Of course, the test is gotta maneuver it into. Why does the camera? Seriously. I'm moving into the gravity. I haven't got a down thruster. No! I'm drifting off into space. Somebody help me! Stupid. I forgot to put a down thruster on, boys. Yeah. Yeah, I think I wanted to finish this ship before ending, but honestly, I think I need to cut my losses and call it there. Let's be honest. This is just a fucking clusterfuck. Right. Weird humpback Notre Dame thing with a stupid belly of... I didn't even know. I might just delete it and start again. Might be one of those ships, boys. Whoa, watch out. Hello. At least it goes like stink, right? What is this thing? I didn't even know. Oh dear. Right. Well, this thing is just absolutely pants. And it needs to go in the bin. And with that bitter disappointment, it's time to end. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Good. Crazy. You just joined. I'm about to end the stream. What you doing? Yeah, quicker. Hang on, please fix HVCP value. 70,000 is a joke. Yeah. Awesome. Crazy. Merchandising. Imperion the game. Imperion the ship. Imperion the flamethrower. Imperion the flamethrower. Now we're talking. On Spanj, it's still worth it. With the right paint job. No, it's just crap. This poor lump of metal. Hey Yuku, what's up, dude? Alright guys. Now that Yuku and Crazy are here, I suppose it's probably time to end this stream before I completely and utterly lose whatever semblance of sanity I still have left. I don't know what's going on now. Get rid of that so we can have a little look at... Actually, do you know what? Grand scheme of things, I'm very happy with how the mothership has turned out. Okay? That thing looks pretty cool. I think it does anyway. I'll texture it off camera. We did a bit of texturing earlier. But yeah, I'm not going to take you guys through that nightmare. I think in next stream, we'll focus on the pods, and I'll see about doing some signal logic for you guys as well and taking it through that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much. I'll see if I can get some of those LCDs, the floating ones in there, but I'm not that bothered with them, to be honest. But yeah, the pods. The pods are a particular challenge. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. As always, your company is greatly appreciated. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much to all the people that followed. Quite a few of you, actually. Naked Tyke. Ancient Culture, great name. Hippo Paul, I didn't say thank you to you. Habitual Sin, I think I said thank you to you as well. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows, the subs, everything in between. See you next week for more Chillin Buildin next Friday. Otherwise, Saturday. Otherwise, I'll see you during the week on YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a wonderful week. Take it easy, guys. Goodbye. I got Alt Tab. There we go. Good night.